Fox. But there were 2 or 3 things that happened about why John Fox is no longer here. That report before the game on Sunday really did have an effect on John Elway moving forward, that Jay Glazer reported that John Fox would be available if they lost games. Why is Fox, who won't tell anybody anything publicly, he will say things privately, and that's exactly what happened here, why would he place himself in a position that some kind of report like that would come out before a game and suggest that he's even thinking about what would happen if they lost? You should be only thinking about when we win. Nobody should ever think about if we lose. The hell with if we
I think
lose.
there are a couple of reasons. He felt confident doing what I called a preemptive strike and giving that information to Jay Glazer. Number one, he knew he was getting paid whether he had the job or not. John Fox has 2 years left and $11 million, $5.5 million a year. So he knew he was going to get paid whether he had another job waiting or not. And I also believe he knew, whether it was through Jay Glazer or through his agent, that if John Fox was no longer here, there would be suitors for him. There would be teams that were interested. And right now in Chicago, that's all they're talking about. Will John Fox be the next head coach of the Chicago Bears? So Fox knew he'd be in a good position whether he stayed here or whether he left.
Oh, that's a good position?
Well,
Chicago Bears? Come on, he got to go deal with Jay Cutler.
It's a
He's
head
got to go
coaching
deal
job.
with a lousy team. He doesn't wind up great either way. He has to live in Chicago. Forgive me. I know you grew up in Chicago, Denver, Chicago. You have your choices of where you could live. Who wants to live in Chicago?
Oh, about 9 million people.
Well, they
That's
have no
all.
choice. People there have no choice.
What do you mean they have no choice?
Well,
this is America.
They
can go wherever they want.
Oh, okay. So there's a guy working in the beef factory there, meat packing, because that's the meat packing center of the world. Maybe they're not jobs up in Greeley. Maybe he doesn't want to live in Greeley. He can't get that job in Denver. Nobody lives in Chicago because they want to.
Really?
They live there because they have to. People live in Denver because they want to.
Well,
so
you're talking about Chicago like it's Buffalo.
Don't tell me Fox is going to be, he's going to be well off either way. No, he's not. He was in Denver, Colorado. He could go to Shanahan's
oh my goodness,
and have a great meal like he did all the time. He could meet
and
with his
sometimes
buddy.
he actually ate there.
Don't go there. Jay Glazer, and he probably went there and would have the occasional glass of Southern iced tea. But I would say to you that he won't wind up good here. He's going to a team that can't go to the Super Bowl. He cannot go to the Super Bowl.
I don't know how much he cares. I think he wants to win, but more importantly, John Fox wants to have a job where he gets along with everybody, and it's a fun place to go into every day, and he can at least compete. I don't look.
He told me.
I don't know that he knows how to win a Super Bowl, Woody.
Oh,
I
sure.
think.
Well, that's what I said.
I think he's shown us here that with a roster full of talent, he didn't know how to get this to the next level, and that's why he's no longer here. Because he and John Elway, who knows how to get it to the next level.
But he told me a year ago, John Fox told me in a private moment, because he doesn't say this publicly, that his goal in life was to finish his coaching career here after he is in his late 50s. He wanted to work here until he was 63, 64 and retire from football. He knew about health issues, and his personal life had become much more important to him in terms of how to deal with his own health and to be with his family. So it was not his intention to go to Chicago.
No, of course not.
And leave a really nice area, Greenwood Village or Cherry Hills Village, where he lives, and leave a team that is Super Bowl caliber. Now, what you're saying is another issue. I'm addressing your point of he's going to turn out okay. You said great either way. No, he's not going to turn out great. He's in Chicago. Where do they train? They train in some hellhole somewhere.
No, they don't. They train in Lake Forest, which is a very affluent area.
I rest my case.
in the northern suburbs.
So anyway, as I said, there's a lot to talk about, and we'll get Fox out of the way because now he's gone.